I wasn't going to film this today, but there was so much of me that felt I just needed to sit down and say something real. Something that I've been feeling like for the past few weeks. I was gonna say week, but no baby, weeks. Just the honest version of my weeks, past weeks. I have been feeling, I don't even know how to describe it, but I have just not been feeling like good enough. Like that, and I don't even know why. It has been really hitting me so much for like the past 3 weeks. I've just been in this like funk of I am not enough, I haven't been doing enough, I haven't been providing enough, and it's been wearing at me so long that I feel bleeding into my content, bleeding into the things I post, and like somehow energetically I'm putting that onto you guys, which I hate. Because I obviously want you guys to come to my channel and feel positive and feel motivated and feel like you can take on whatever the day has for you when you watch my videos, or the week, or the month. I feel like I'm not doing enough for my kids. I feel like I'm not really even being that good of a wife. I feel like I am not, again, putting out good content, and I feel like I'm not doing enough on the novel, and I feel like I'm not doing enough to take care of myself and step back, and it honestly just boils down to that. It feels like I'm not doing enough as much as I am trying. And it's really hard for me to admit that as somebody who kind of prides herself in being able to wear so many different hats and provide value. Mornings have been hard, and if you know me, you know I'm somebody that treasures her mornings, and like I love my slow mornings, and I love to just be with myself and connect with myself and check in with my overall self. And I think I know why. Like if I'm honest and if I step back and if I'm really trying to be gentle with myself, which I really am, I know that a lot of it has to do with baby. Like I'm still postpartum, and I feel like I don't give myself enough credit for that. There was a death in my extended-ish family that was just, honestly, was just so unexpected. And it definitely did kind of rock me a lot more than I thought it would. And again, I wasn't planning on making this video. I had this whole other video planned. I had a whole other vlog that I wanted to upload, but it felt so disingenuous to post that instead of sitting down and really connecting with you guys and sharing myself with you, which is ultimately like what I'm doing here. That's why I'm here. So it's been a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that I've been feeling, a lot of stuff that I have been suppressing. I finally kind of had it out with my husband, and I vented to him and I opened up to him, and I had my moment of vulnerability with him, and I cried, and I was texting him. So I was literally here, I was sitting at the table, which is a mess. This whole loft is a mess, guys. Like it's like when I tell you my life is chaos right now, it's actually chaos mentally and it's chaos physically. Like the loft is a mess. But I had this moment of looking back at my life, and I want to thank my husband for pointing this out, but once he said this, it all kind of like really clicked. 10 years ago, I was in a cafe in Alaska serving for a living. I was maybe making like 50 bucks a day type of thing. I was in a marriage that was not fulfilling me. I had just had a baby. I was not doing anything career-wise, nothing. I hadn't even started really YouTube at this point. And it really dawned on me as I sat here, and even though it was messy then too, and I was crying, and I was literally just like in my why me emotions. I'm 30 years old. What am I doing with my life? I'm 31. I don't know if it's imposter syndrome, I don't know what you want to call it, but it really hit me like, what am I actually doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? But then in retrospect, you look back 10 years, and I really had to sit down with myself and be really honest with myself, because I think there's a power in really being vulnerable in all ways with yourself. And if you're going to play the victim in your mind and thank yourself for all the things that you haven't accomplished and blame yourself for all the things that you haven't done, you really got to sit down and blame yourself because of all the things that you actually have done and all the things that you have accomplished and all the things that you would have cried for 10 years ago, you have now. I have a love that I am so grateful for. Like when I tell you I won the absolute lottery in love, like in the love department and a partner and a husband, I won. And yeah, it took us a while to get there. And yeah, I had to go through a whole divorce, but I got there. And I honestly, as much as it sucked, I still want to trade that story. I have 3 beautiful kids, like wonderful kids. Like, yes, they make me want to pull my hair out, and it's horrible to feel like sometimes I'm not even like enough for them as much as I want to be. But I have them, and I know that I'm doing my best, and I'm trying, and I'm showing up, and I'm doing all that I can. I have a loft in Midtown that I adore, and I am so grateful to be able to have a space away from home that I can call home, and it's just mine, and I can come and I can relax and really focus on my work and all those things. My family's super supportive. I still have both my parents. I'm going to get emotional. I don't want to be the person that says it could be worse, because sometimes that's not what you want to hear. But if you look back, again, I look back 10 years ago, I would have not believed, like if I myself showed up to Gloria 10 years ago and told her, hey, you hang on there, bucko, because it's going to get so good. You're going to have this, this, and this, and you're not going to believe the trajectory your life is headed to, and you're writing a novel and all these things. Like that, Gloria would have looked at Gloria. At this, Gloria had been like, you're psycho, like you're crazy. But it's happening. Like I'm here. I'm living proof. Just want to give myself credit and be a reminder that we should give ourselves so much more credit, because just the fact that we woke up today, miracle. The fact that we are breathing, seeing, hearing, miracle. There are definitely days where I come here and I do not meet my word count. I don't get necessarily the amount of things I want to get done. The videos I think are gonna do so well, flop. The chapters that I write that I'm like, oh, this one's gonna be good, I read over and I'm like, girl, what were you thinking? And I think I'm definitely beating myself up a lot because I am writing a novel, and to be completely honest and vulnerable there, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of releasing it. And I think the reason why is, 1, because I've never done this before, but 2 is because I know I'm good at it, and I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and I know that this isn't going to be my masterpiece, and I know that I have to be okay with sucking at something for a long time until I get really good. It's not just me that thinks I'm really good. It's not just a delusion anymore. And I've done it before. I did it with YouTube. I allowed myself to suck for years before anybody even watched my videos. And now that it's something that is my passion, my life goal, and something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm so close to the finish line, guys. I am sentences away from finishing my first draft, and then I have to go through editing, and then once the editing is done and I have that book in my hand that I've been writing for the past 2 years, of a story that I have been holding in my heart for 6 years, of a screenplay that I wrote during COVID, like it's very overwhelming, to say the least, but I'm still showing up every day. And that's really all you can do, is just keep trying and be okay with being bad at something, and just kind of be okay with the fact that it's gonna suck for a while, and you just gotta keep on going through the motions and keep on keeping on, as hard as it is. There has been so many moments where I'm like, I am just not doing enough. I'm not here enough. I'm not there enough. I feel so stretched thin. I feel so overwhelmed, so worn out. I'm overstimulated so much of the time. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. But then I kind of shifted my perspective a little bit, and this means life. Like when you are admitted to a hospital and they connect you to a monitor, this means life. At least you're not this. At least you're not flatlining. And literally life is all about the ups and downs, but you just gotta show up. You just have to show up. And I, again, had another video I wanted to post today, but it just didn't feel authentic because I didn't post last week. And to just show up and be like, oh, well, here's a vlog, or here's this, or here's that, it didn't feel genuine, didn't feel right. I didn't post last week, guys, honestly, because I was going through it. I could be like, oh, because I didn't edit a video, but the video didn't really get edited because I was going through it, because I was sitting here at the loft wondering why I'm 31 and I feel like I have nothing to show for it, and I just feel like I'm not good enough, like why I'm just not feeling as 100% as I should, or at least try to, you know, fake it till you make it type of thing. But I just want to, I guess, be a reminder that like my life might seem perfect and I might seem like I got it all under control and like I am confident and 100% all the time, just going. I will give you this, 80% of my life, it is true. Sometimes even 95% of my life, that is true. But that 5%, y'all, or that 20%, I definitely get halted, and it's hard, for sure, to show up and sometimes just get videos that fail and read chapters that you're like, what were you thinking? And like to mess up on little things like spelling and grammar, and like the imposter syndrome with me becoming an author is so real. But I'm still showing up, and I hope this inspires you to still just show up, because sometimes showing up, guys, that's 90% of the battle. It's 90% of the win. And let me be your reminder, your little post-it note on your mirror. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling stretched thin, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling like you're not doing enough. I know moms, like we just go through this. I feel like not even just moms, women in general, we have this thing about us that we're just like the nurturers, that take care of people, that give until we're on empty and we're just left running on nothing. And I really want to put a stop to that, or just a little pause, and insert a reminder that you are doing amazing. You just showing up is incredible, and I want you to know that I'm speaking to you, but I'm also very much speaking to me. I'm speaking to the choir, and I am going to do my best at taking my own advice. Take time for you, take care of you, and just remember that there is a version of you somewhere in your past that is clapping for you right now. I want to apologize for not uploading last week at all. Again, guys, I was going through it, but I'm gonna show up. I'm going to do my best to find the balance and post and give you guys quality content and really share with you guys. Like, that's what I'm here for, is to be real and to be vulnerable and to show you that life isn't always perfect. I've always kind of prided myself on not being that influencer that is like aesthetic everything, clean everything. Like if you guys were to look at my apartment right now, you guys, there's makeup around me, there's sweatpants over there. The kitchen is a mess. I'm literally sitting amongst so much hair right now because I brushed my hair like right here. Postpartum hair loss, we're going through it. Again, I've always prided myself on being the girl on the internet that is not here to give you perfection. I'm kind of here to give you progress. I'm here to give you motivation. I'm here to show you that it can be done. I'm here to show you that you are fire and you're amazing and you deserve so much that this world has to offer, if not everything. And I'm also here to tell you that life's gonna knock you down, and hitting rock bottom is honestly painful, but it's also one of those beautiful things you can experience. And rock bottom is such a beautiful place when you think about it, because once you really hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, and there's power in sitting in that and then launching forward. We're here for progress, not perfection, and you are not alone, baby girl. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we got this.